Hey up, y'all. Fruity here. If you're wondering what that video of the, cute little dog drinking the water was, well, that's not my dog. That's not anyone I know's dog. Well, it is someone I know's dog. It was Daniel Larson's dog. And Daniel Larson having a dog is just one giant-ass red flag, right? People are concerned as hell. They're actively out trying to stalk Daniel and look to take the dog away from him. And I don't know if Daniel knows it, but we're gonna get into that later. But right now I have more Daniel Larson updates that I need to cover that are still just as important as the dog. So about 2 weeks ago, like right before I uploaded that last Daniel Larson video, he had a small schizophrenic breakdown, which I didn't think was worth covering, but it might have something to do with the dog. So and he had it in his community tab section, so we're gonna look at that. I'm about to kill Bob. Now, I don't know what led up to this, but he posted it, and then he also said, like, right after that, I might go to dinner with Bob because I notified about the safety plans for the week ahead. And that's some. It's not the craziest thing for Daniel to say, but we're about to get into the real crazy part. My mother blames me for her being paralyzed. I don't know where this is coming from, but that's Daniel Larson right there. My grandmother never taught me right from wrong. You know damn well she did, Daniel. You're constantly on here telling people what they should and shouldn't do, so that's your right and wrong. I'm done with TikTok and I'm beating my head. These are also two things Daniel says and does a lot. Alright, he really must be beating on himself hard. I will bomb Bob's house. He's really going off on Bob now, isn't he? I can be I can be the next Christian. You know what? With the direction good old daddy boy Larson's going, he might as well be. Because like Cyrax isn't that active, and so isn't, and we haven't heard from Chris in almost a year at this point, so he might as well be. Baby, I'm not fucking reading that. YouTube won't like me saying that in the slightest. I'm gonna blur that out. My dad never really liked me. It's understandable to see why. Was there like a phone call or some shit of, Daniel's dad, like, saying how he disowned him? This is only the start of the war. Daniel Watterson versus the government. Daniel, what is he, a cartoon now? Bob and I are both. I'm probably gonna have to blur part of that out because YouTube doesn't like that word at all. But this is just showing how far downhill Daniel's going. I also want to kill the person who walked up to my mother who's paralyzed in a wheelchair and flipped her over till she ended up in the hospital. I haven't talked to her since because I think she passed away because of it. What the fuck? Go ahead and walk up to me when my family rate the White House in their fucking wheelchairs. He'll say the S word, but he'll blur out the F word. Daniel has his priorities. Yet, yes, it is true as well that my Cash App and Venmo have both been reported. I can no longer a Venmo and Cash App account. Daniel relies on those the most to get any kind of money. A lot of lolcows do, so it's not surprising that they try to lock him out of it, but we'll get more into that later. Disney song It's a Small World is actually facts. Just wait till nuclear war starts. We will all be dead. Trump 2024. Daniel likes Donald Trump for some reason. I don't know what to think about that. If I get arrested, I want there to be the biggest riot. I want the White House burned down. This video is definitely going to get struck down by YouTube because his life is under attack. Huh. Isn't it funny when I threaten to nuke places, everybody starts taking me serious? Isn't that strange? When is everyone else gonna start taking accountability for their Daniel, you don't even do that. Oh Lord. Oh, and the police officer that pressed charges for me, waiting for the fucking subway train in New York, city pressing charges on me. I also have court. You need to lose your fucking job. Why is Daniel bleeping out these, but he won't bleep out that one word YouTube doesn't like? I'm not even gonna say it. Follow the Reddit headquarters, and I will nuke. Does Daniel think he has nuclear strike capabilities? Oh, and I forgot to mention I have another court case out of fucking Anaheim, California. Oh yeah, I can't imagine Disneyland doesn't like Daniel all that much. I feel more than happy to keep going with this rant until every single person understands the things that have gotten destroyed. What? Your sanity? Because I guarantee he wasn't there that much. And he also spammed the phrase "Who am I?" like 6 or 7 times. Bob and I are going gun shopping tomorrow. Now, Daniel Larson with a gun. That is not something you want to have, alright? Because, like, the first person he thinks he's a troll, he's gonna just walk up to and pop them right in the head. Arrest me. See the hell it will start. Wake up, dead Joe! What the fuck is he talking to? Is he talking to Joe Biden again? Because, like, Daniel doesn't like Joe Biden either. It's kind of funny because he calls him Sleepy Joe Biden and all this stuff. I'm at the Colorado School of Mines. Maybe they'll have dynamite. And he spelled dynamite wrong. You know what? Dynamite is kind of a hard word to spell when you think about it if you've never seen it before. So, fair on you, Daniel. You want hell? Let's start hell. Where's my money going? I'd imagine towards all the crap you're spending it on, because you're still in debt, but you're making a lot of money. We'll get into that part later again. I'm working on filling out applications for apartments today. Daniel's been working on finding an apartment for like 4 months, and he's just been homeless that whole time. My judge literally said he hates his job in the middle of the courtroom. Did he have like a day of court or something? Because I haven't heard about this. I definitely would have heard about this if he did, so I'm calling cap on Daniel. But he thinks he could be his own lawyer. That's pretty funny. I have a meeting with Bob tonight over the music on Spotify. I'm pretty sure Bob disowned him, because we haven't heard from the real Bob in like well over 6 months, and like Bob basically disowned him. I will talk to Putin myself. Words are words. Yes, they are, Daniel. Yes, they are. So, now we get into the part where we talk about Daniel's dog. Because Daniel now has a dog. Dear Lord, have mercy on that dog's soul. I don't know what place let Daniel have a dog, but he named it the stupidest thing ever. Music. And this dog, she doesn't look like she's doing all that well, and Daniel just keeps flaunting her all over the place. But the hunt for Daniel's dog is fucking on, and I would show you some videos of Daniel's dog and how he's treating her. And I'm probably showing that in the background now. But Daniel, he thinks he can take care of the dog let's let Daniel explain this.
Complete miscommunication. I already have all the funds for the apartment, and the dog, I already make enough, so that is completely, like I said before, do not believe what the Reddit is saying. They're all trolling. I do move in to the apartment. I'm in contact with 4 different apartments, and I have already started filling out paperwork. So all I'm waiting for is which one will be approved first. All of them they are saying I will hear back in the next couple days. So I do have enough. I do make enough to support the dog. So, and I also have a motel room for tonight.
So Daniel thinks because he has money, he has the ability to take care of the dog, and that could not be further from the truth. People are concerned about the dog because Daniel, you are a schizophrenic rat. You beat on yourself, you beat on Bobby, you beat on all your equipment, right? And they're concerned you're going to be beating on the dog, and that's not cool, man. And you aren't probably going to be taking all that well care of the dog. Once you lose interest or you don't have money, the dog is going to get neglected. And as depressing as it is, that is, but there might be a cloud of hope because, like, this image showed up like about an hour ago in my feed of someone who supposedly took the dog. And I'm skeptical as hell about this because if someone had taken the dog from Daniel, he would have been having a massive freak out on his YouTube community page and all that bullshit. But he is completely silent while I'm recording this. All right, so that's why you should take this bit of wisdom with a grain of salt. But that's all I have for y'all today. Alright? I told y'all that July was going to be one hell of a month in the Loghouse sphere. Alright? Daniel Larson's freaking out, Cyrex is freaking out, and next week I have a really special video on someone who we haven't seen from in a while, or a lot of you haven't heard from in a while. Peace out, and bye.